NFL news of the day is that the first game of the season has been announced. It'll be Chiefs and Ravens.
Like it.
How about them
Thursday Night
Chiefs?
Football.
Yeah.
Two perennial playoff contenders.
An NBC game.
Yeah.
The Chiefs are a 2.5-point favorite on your FanDuel Sportsbook app, FanDuel.com/Abdallah.
2.5, 3. Remember, they lost outright. Is it about a
Detroit.
3.5-point favorite to open up last season?
Yeah, they lost to Detroit.
Lost outright. Yes,
And the
they did.
reason it was announced today, obviously the schedule is coming up, but NBC is having their upfronts today, and announced during this is that one of the Saturday, I don't know how much, see, like this stuff is news to us. This is part of the Muslim musings. I don't know how much people actually care about this stuff.
What's
You know?
that?
So like NBC is getting an extra game on Saturday, when they start doing Saturday NFL games.
Like around the holidays?
Yeah,
in
and
December?
people believe it's because the Netflix thing hasn't been officially announced yet.
Right.
And they believe it's because Netflix is taking a game away from them that they would get on Christmas night.
Okay, so
Well,
they get a makeup Saturday.
I mean, it's important for the advertisers. NFL games, how many multiplied by what they're going to sell to their people. So for them, the quantity of NFL games matters.
Yes, but I'm talking about like the average fan, our listener,
Yeah.
that like, okay, there's going to be football played on Saturday
Right,
regardless,
yeah.
whether it's
I
on
got you.
CBS or Fox or NBC,
Yeah.
doesn't really matter. As
Well-
long as it's on TV, they're going to watch it.
I think most of them are just happy if it's on over-the-air TV, too.
Yes.
Not a subscription service that they have to pay for. And there's going to be, 20-something games on subscription services.
If you're a
this
business
next
and you
year.
want to be in bed with somebody, you want to be in bed with the NFL.
Of course.
Right?
Sports-wise,
I think we can agree with that. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Speaking of that,
You! My guy.
hello. Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Don't kill Jack when you guys
Yeah,
go to
Jack.
His name's Jack, Jurko.
Yeah, I know. He's a combination.
Kentucky later today. They're
he's
going to
a-
get the Chex Mix.
He's the love child of David Spade and Seth Meyers. I'm telling you, if those
I want
two
to,
could procreate, they would
that's
make our guy
great.
Jack.
Talk more about our responsibility of watching young Jack.
We're not
Louisville.
watching
We'll talk
young
about
Jack.
that
He's a young adult.
coming up. Go ahead, Adam. What else?
So I believe the last couple of years, Sunday morning baseball has been a thing on Apple TV, so you can watch early morning baseball. And last week it was rumored that Roku was going to be the home of Sunday morning baseball for free. Just download the Roku
download
app
Roku
or whatever. And this was a rumor last week. It's supposed to start this weekend. It's supposed to start on Sunday this weekend. And the MLB officially announced it this morning, but then deleted the page.
What?
Yes.
What, with an East Coast game that starts early? Is
It's
that
like,
what it is?
yeah, it's supposed to be like an early morning. It's called Wake Up, whatever they call it with baseball.
So, like, if you
something
start at
stupid.
11 a.m. on the East Coast, it's a 10 o'clock game in the Midwest.
Yeah, the Sunday leadoff.
Yeah,
But it was reported that it's going to affect one Cubs game, that a Cubs game was moved from a 1:20 start to an earlier start to accommodate this. But then Major League Baseball deleted the page. It's gone.
What's that about?
What is going on?
They released it, and now it's gone.
Huh.
So, good luck with that.
I don't know
Can
what
you
to
guys
think of
name a change to the sports calendar that has made less impact than baseball placing a game on Sunday mornings?
that. No. No.
Like the
I love
NFL
baseball,
is
but no.
adding
I'm
primetime
digging.
games left and right. They're taking new holidays. They're doing all kinds of stuff. They're making the season longer. We're talking about the NBA adding in-season tournament at the start of their
But guess
year.
what? At noon on
Baseball
Sunday.
added a game to the morning,
I don't get it.
and none of us care.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nobody cares.
It moves the meter for nobody.
That's a baseball.
And I love
move.
baseball, but no, I don't. Yeah, it's not like, oh, I've got to rush.
I'm
if
telling
it's a
you.
great matchup, I mean, maybe, and I'll but
I'm knee deep in basketball right now. Baseball's got to wait.
yeah,
Knee deep in basketball. But baseball's got to wait for me.
I don't know that they'll have people flocking to that. Now again, if you get like some sort of real like marquee matchup, let's say the Dodgers are playing the Yankees in an interleague series, right? And you could get Yamamoto on the bump or something, and like early season, like that might move the meter a little bit. The problem with baseball is it's hard. You don't know what the pitching matchup's going to look like. I mean, it is very provincial. It doesn't have the kind of appeal that come the fall, Bears Jaguars at 9 a.m. is going to have,
sorry.
or
Yeah.
the Chiefs in Germany.
Sorry, guys.
It doesn't have that sort of widespread mass appeal. It just doesn't.
Doesn't have it.
So
I
they try
agree.
these things, but yeah, I can't imagine that giving them that much of a pop, to be honest. What else, Adam?
We had the post free agency NFL power rankings. Now ESPN has put out their post draft power rankings.
I saw it today. I didn't want to click on it because I figured it'd be here during the lunch break.
Post-draft power rankings in the NFL.
Yes.
Yeah, Bears are 15th.
I'm going to say, I feel like we already looked at one of these lists.
We
and
did.
I'm going to say the Bears are 17th.
Do you guys split the difference? They are 16th.
Halfway.
16th. They moved up from 21st
Yeah, there you go.
to 16th in their post draft. Everybody knew they were going to take Caleb Williams, so it's not like a big deal. But
Getting a Dunze is the sweetener. I mean, that was
Yes.
it, right? The board
sweetened
fell
the
the way
pot,
it had to for the Bears to get a guy they really
Sweeten
wanted.
the pot.
And a guy that should really help them.
they are just above the New York Jets, who came in 17th, and just below the new home of Justin Fields, the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Did you guys see the stuff from Go Long about Justin Fields and the relationship he had with
Nick Foles?
Andy Dalton and Nick Foles?
Yeah. Yes.
I don't know. Is it like piling on Justin at this point? Although it does
In
seem
case
to be.
you missed it, there was an article going around the internet this weekend.
Yes.
There were two articles, one detailing the ineptitude of the Bears being able to find a quarterback, blah, blah, blah.
Which one
Everybody-
was that? I
that was
read
the
that.
first one, I think.
I was going to say, what's go long?
I think it's the first one.
I think he does. I think it's a podcast, but he also does write-ups.
I read
right?
one.
Yeah, it's Tyler.
I
Dunn
read
is
one
his
that had
name.
a lot of Allen Robinson's thoughts on the dysfunction of what was happening with the Bears.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like Josh Lucas, who was their former director of personnel, was on record earlier in this offseason sort of reiterating the point that, Justin did not get along with Andy Dalton and Nick Foles.
Well, there's
and
a
that
story
he was very
from it
unreceptive.
that Nick Foles was trying to teach him some things, and and they were like up on a whiteboard, he was teaching him some stuff, and then when he turned around,
Justin wasn't paying
Fields
attention.
wasn't even paying attention. He was
Yeah.
on his phone or whatever.
And it very much, and Nick Foles was like, you don't want to learn anything? Like, you think you know it all?
Then the
so
hell
be
with
it.
you.
The hell with
Yeah.
you. And it was a very acerbic relationship, apparently, that rookie year. And I don't know, again, it's coming from multiple sources, so I don't want to say, well, it's simply not true. Might be a little piling on, too. Who knows? I don't know what would make Justin think he couldn't take advice from veterans and older players, but and did that mean, is that why Justin struggled as much as he did? I don't know, probably not, but yeah, that definitely made the rounds this weekend. There was some little piling on going on. So, but I didn't mean to interrupt, Adam. I mean, you said the only reason I said that is because you said Justin's new team. You said Pittsburgh. Where are they in the
yeah.
rankings?
And then so the Chiefs are 1, the 49ers are 2, the Ravens are 3, the Lions are 4, the Eagles moved up from number 7 to number 5.
Let's see.
The Texans are 6th, the Dolphins are 7th. The Bills moved down to number 8. I still think they should be lower.
Yeah.
The Bengals moved up to 11, and rounding out your top 10 are the Green Bay Packers.
Who'd you say was dead last?
Dead last? Oh, I did not say who was dead last.
Carolina
So to go,
dead
I
last,
believe
or-
it is Carolina.
Is it Carolina?
It is Carolina.
Yeah, Carolina's dead last. Seems about right. All right, what else, Adam?
That is your
it?
lunch rush.
That's a good lunch rush. 16th in the power rankings.
Fantastic.
I'll
Yeah.
take it.
Just out of the playoff spot right now.
Yeah, but that can
they'll
change.
have to do it.
That can change.
You're going to have to beat people.
You
That's
have to
the way
beat
it
people.
works.
That's exactly
Gotta
right,
beat people.
Yurko. Rise
Change
up the
people.
ranks.
To change people's minds, you've got to beat
You
people.
got to rise up the ranks.